Spencer Dutton was on a bootlegging mission in 1923, tying the show to its Prohibition-era context. Taylor Sheridan has expanded his Yellowstone franchise with 1883 and 1923, telling the story of the Dutton family in earlier periods as they established the ranch audiences have come to know and love. Exploring the conflicts between the Duttons and rivals like Banner Creighton and Donald Whitfield is one thing, but it's crucial for the series to examine the social context of its era. The 1920s were a fascinating period in US history, so it's no wonder why Taylor Sheridan chose this era for his saga. Season 2 has capitalized on the period aspect of the series, examining how the Duttons are beginning to shift toward the family we know from Yellowstone while still facing primal conflicts, suffering from weather and animal attacks. Spencer Dutton is played by Brandon Sklenar in 1923's cast, and he's the first character in the series to have a connection to the era's infamous Prohibition laws. Prohibition was the law in the United States during 1923. Prohibition prevented the production and sale of alcohol. Banner Creighton, Jerome Flynn, speaking to Clyde, Brian Conowall, in 1923 Season 2, Episode 2. We've seen a Prohibition speakeasy in 1923, and the effects of this law are prevalent all across the country in the TV series. However, Season 2 is the first we've seen a character directly involved in bootlegging. First, it's essential to provide some context for what exactly Prohibition was. In 1917, U.S. Congress passed a law enforcing nationwide prohibition, also known as the 18th Amendment, which ended up in effect between 1920 and 1933. The law illegalized the production, transportation, and sale of alcohol, leading to a significant cultural shift in the country. With millions of Americans still desiring to drink, Prohibition was followed by an outburst in bootlegging, a term referring to the illegal manufacturing and sale of alcohol. Speakeasies were illegal locations designated for Americans to come and drink. Crime organizations, such as the Mafia, capitalized on this as an opportunity to make money through the distribution of alcohol. Spencer Dutton's bootlegging mission and why it failed in 1923 Season 2, Episode 3. Spencer was meant to transport whiskey to Fort Worth. Luca, Spencer's friend from their ship to America, took him to his brother, Maceo, in Galveston, Texas, upon their arrival in America. Maceo demanded that Spencer and Luca transport a shipment of illegal whiskey to Fort Worth, but Spencer encountered a roadblock on the way. In 1923 Season 2, Episode 3's ending, Spencer chose to find a train station instead of attempting to get through law enforcement, leaving Luca to face death alone. This could have consequences for Spencer in 1923's final episodes.